So like at the time, you got to remember, this is when we were still calling it ETH2,
Right.
right? And the Beacon chain had just launched, and Bison Trails was running about 65% of the Ethereum network, Ethereum 2 network at that time. This is pre-user transaction, so it was fine. But I spent a lot of time working on that. And I had a lot of these questions like, how does DeFi work in a sharded environment? Like, are we going to get like the Uniswap chain, and then we're going to have the Aave chain? Because this was back when sharding was on the roadmap, not these independent L2s in the same way. And that was the vision everyone was building for. Near was a sharded protocol. Everything at the time was a sharded protocol. And I had all these questions about DeFi and working. And I kind of was like, I must be missing something. There's a bunch of really smart engineers working on this. I work on product and marketing. Like, I must be wrong here. And I got on a call with Toli and I was like, explain to me like how this ETH2 thing is going to work when we're talking about sharding and DeFi. And he was like, oh, it'll never work. You got to build one global state machine. You got to synchronize it as close to the speed of light as possible. You got to go after NASDAQ and NYSE. And like, that's still what Toli says today. But he was saying that in 2020 as well. And that's the vision that sold me on, maybe this is a wrong bet, but it's a non-consensus bet. And if you're mid-career, which I was at that time, you want the non-consensus bet. That's where you're going to learn what everyone else is not thinking about.